picture?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much. Can you guys just do
Yes, I do.
that's a first
Absolutely.
You are now passing the cult of Scientology. Please exercise caution. Scientology, on behalf of Anonymous, we would like to congratulate you for coming last in the worldwide bookathon sales. Hooray! They make their elite members sign billion-year contracts. Because after 21 years of death, the Thetan returns. Speaking of which, isn't L1 Hubbard a little bit overdue? Maybe you can stop having one of his offices in every one of your buildings and rent it out, make a bit of money. Or maybe you could buy a plastic Christmas tree next year and store it in there. Possibilities are endless. Scientology is a scam designed to make money. It ruins lives and it breaks up families. Google Operation Snow White. Find out why Scientology decided it was important to infiltrate the United States government. It's a scam, it's a cult, it's the Church of Scientology. Convicted of fraud in France. Fined over £500,000, been sued in the United States, been investigated in Australia. The New Zealand Charities Commission is reviewing their status. Why is this? We are here today in memory of Lisa McPherson, a woman who died as a result of Scientology. She was held prisoner in a room for 17 days with no food or water. Why? Why is this the action of the most ethical people on the planet? How come the UK was so low in the bookathon sales, guys? Can't you use your OT powers to make people buy books? Or is that the Jedi? KSW, guys. KSW. Come on, you know the drill. Suppressive people are on the other side of the street. How are we meant to KSW if you're not outside doing something about it? I see you looking at me, you crazy fool. Scientology's a scam designed to make money. Ask a Scientologist today about Lisa McPherson, who died 19 years ago on this very day. Why not ask them about the volcano in their shop window? Why not ask a Scientologist today about their fair game policy? Do you not think it's odd that your organisation has a fair game policy, or a disconnection policy? I know you can hear me in there. When you got into Scientology, is this how you imagined it would be improving your lives? Sitting around with people protesting against you on a Saturday afternoon. You can't KSW unless you're actually outside doing something. It's a scam, it's a cult. If you're very interested in seeing an OT8 that actually has telekinetic powers, if you could bring someone out of your building to show us these abilities, we will all go. If you can also turn water into coffee and one of your books into something actually good to read, that would be pretty amazing too. People, it's Scientology. Please exercise caution. Possible side effects include losing all your money, being brainwashed and breaking up with your families. I've asked very nicely for a Scientologist to come out and comment about Lisa McPherson. Are we going to get that, or is that my barking up the wrong tree? Do you not think it's amazing that everyone around the world from different groups, cultures and organisations are protesting against your church for the exact same reason, and you just stowed us away as a pack of lies? It's quite incredible that we've all come up with the exact same set of lies despite the fact we don't really know each other. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Lisa McPherson, we will never forget you. Rest in peace. Protesting against the cult of Scientology, sir. You seem quite amused by this. Are you with us? Are you against us? Do you really not care? You're just waiting for the light to change. Have a nice day.
Specifically today, it's the anniversary of a death of a girl, a Scientologist girl called Lisa McPherson, who she had a minor car accident in America. She had a minor car accident, and she had a mental breakdown as a result. At the scene of the accident, she started stripping off all her clothes. She was admitted to hospital. The Scientology really hate psychologists. They think they're the sort of checked her out of hospital and took her back to their church. Yeah? Took her back to the church. They then locked her in a room against her and then and sort of, you know what a detox is? it's like a serious detoxing, like cleansing her body and everything. She died 17 days later of malnutrition, thirst, starvation, and she had cockroach bites all over her body. When this autopsy was given in, they sued the coroner for slander.
Typical.
She then...
The psycho.
Oh, then they're nuts.
Muhammad was a fruitcake.
Huh?
I know that. I mean, he was
he was
psychotic.
nuttier than squirrels.
He'd been admitted to a psychiatric hospital.
Oh yeah, when he died there was a psychiatric drug in his system.
That's right, yeah. I read that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
you don't get much more hypocritical than that, do you?
No, you don't. No, you got it wrong right now.
I mean, on top of this, she said,
Doing it wrong.
there's a little website explains
Excellent.
everything.
Yeah. Will do. Thank you very much, sir. So where's Scientology?
Scientology is a scam designed to make money.
Have you already said it? Well, what? Have you already said it? Yes, it is. Many a time, sir, many a time. Alright, Steve. Lisa McPherson. You want to see the other side? On the other side. Alright. I see. Oh yeah, I can get some handiwork that like a card by the way, sir. We're protesting against Scientology, mate.
What's that about?
Lisa McPherson was basically a woman who was in a normal hospital being treated for a minor car crash. Scientologists came, took her out of the hospital, and basically put her on a detox program in their own building, which consisted of basically not giving her any food or water for 17 days. And as a result of this, she died. And she died on the 5th of December 1995. So we're here to protest against Scientology in memory of her today.
Yeah.
And it's there'll be hundreds of people around the world doing so at other locations too.
What else is it about? Because I don't know a lot about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a couple of good leaflets being handed out, so I mean, there's more information there. I mean, just to give you the lowdown, they attack their critics, they infiltrated the United States government, they break up families, they brainwash its members. It was started by a science fiction writer quoted saying the best way to make money would be to start your own religion. It forces some of its members to have abortions, to sign billion-year contracts. There's a big thing in Australia at the moment where, you know, people have been sort of accusing Scientology of blackmail, physical intimidation, violence, and all these sort of things. Like the head of the church actually beat 22 members 50 different times. You know, over the last couple of years, that came out recently by disgruntled high-ranking members.
Yeah.
It's an absolute sham, and the more you look into it, the more disgusted I think that any decent human being would be.
I know there was that quote by the bloke who started it, that the easiest way to make money was to start a religion.
Absolutely, yeah. And the thing is, Dianetics had already been around for a couple of years by that stage. And Dianetics is meant to be like this. Well, Dianetics is like the sort of study of the mind, and Scientology is basically the religion side of it.
Right.
So Dianetics was already around. He then said that 2 years later, it then became Scientology the religion, as opposed to just a sort of self-help practice.
Aren't they the ones that believe like in something like aliens?
Yeah, Xenu.
Yeah.
You ever seen the South Park? With yeah, basically.
Something about some warlords.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
You're meant to.